facing the storm, holding my fear. The sky's a battlefield, I'm caught below, fighting the tempest, but it won't let go. Storm is on the prowl. Dark clouds gather, the thunder roars. We're running wild, chasing the shores. Feel the fury, feel the rain. A storm inside driving me insane. No escape from this twisted fate. We rise and fall with every break. Storms are coming, tearing me apart. The lightning strikes straight through my heart. We fight the winds, we stand our ground. In the chaos we're finally found. Yeah, in the chaos we're finally found. Waves crash high, the oceans rage. Battles fought on every stage. The thunder cracks, it calls our name. We're born from fire, we live in flame. Feel the fury, feel the rain. A storm inside driving me insane. No escape from this twisted fate. We rise and fall with every break. Storms are coming, tearing me apart. The lightning strikes straight through my heart. We fight the winds, we stand our ground. In the chaos we're finally found. Yeah, in the chaos we're finally found. We won't be broken by the night. voyage where the brave explore. Ships of the sky with sails torn and frayed, chasing the tempest unafraid. Crash, crash, the heavens break. We take what the wild winds make. We are the storm raiders. We tear through the gale. No chain can bind us. No force can prevail. Lightning's our banner. Thunder's our cry. We are the storm raiders. We'll never die. Clash of steel against the storm's own heart. We're the chaos that tears the dark apart. No king, no throne, no law can decree. We live and we die by the storm's We are the storm raiders. We tear through the gale. No chain can bind us. No force can prevail. Lightning's our banner. Thunder's our cry. We are the storm raiders. We'll never
Hello, everybody. We are back. We are on what? Tuesday, second day of the week. All right. So we are still playing some Dragon Quest III. Of course, if you missed yesterday or previous episodes, um, they will be on my channel on Twitch temporarily because, they eventually purge them unless you highlight the whole thing. But then now there's a storage amount that you're allowed to keep. So you're going to have to delete videos sooner or later. So if you go over to YouTube, which there should be a link on my channel, they're all there. And as far as I'm aware, they'll never expire or have to be purged or whatnot, unless YouTube changes that sometime down the road. But yes, all my video uploads and live streams should pretty much be on YouTube, give or take. There might have been a few that I didn't upload over there. But there are a bunch of series, including this one. So if you missed previous episodes, there should be a playlist for this game. Hey, Valerian, welcome. Divided attention today. Hey, I understand. There's a lot going on, especially this time of year. New Year coming, and we're all trying to get ready for it, right? And all the many surprises that are going to come our way. It's going to be interesting. I'm just going to mention this briefly, and then we're going to play the game. Maybe you've heard more than I have about it, but I heard that we're, as a country, doing away with federal income tax. So your paychecks will no longer have federal tax deducted from your paychecks. So anything that's related, I guess, to federal tax is supposed to go away from your paycheck. You don't have that deduction anymore. I'm assuming you're probably still going to have state deductions, I think Social Security is a part that will not be deducted from your paycheck anymore. Instead, what they want to do, starting next year, is they want to increase sales tax. I'm not sure what it is where you are, but here it's currently 7%. They want to increase it to 30% and use that to pay basically federal taxes and Social Security and all that stuff. And so a lot of people are probably like, yay, I get more money out of my paycheck. Until you go to the grocery store, not only will you pay a 30% sales tax, but you will also pay that, what is it, 2% food tax on top of it for groceries. I don't know. That's what they do in North Carolina. I don't know if that's every state in the country, but we get taxed twice for food. And then I know of at least one restaurant in this area. Not only do they charge you sales tax, but they charge you a county tax. That one particular restaurant's the only one I know that does it, which makes it very questionable. If other restaurants don't have to do it, why am I paying it? But that being said, this particular restaurant, they're understaffed and extremely slow, so we don't really go back there anyways. You like my see-through cup? Look at that. It's magic. Um, so a lot of people, they're like, okay, I get more money in my paycheck. But you're going to find it's really not going to make that much a difference when you go to buy stuff at the store. That extra money that you think you have is going to disappear quickly. And my beliefs, my opinion based off of how I know from politicians and businessmen and whatnot, is you'll probably find out that you're going to be paying more to the federal government through that sales tax than you would if it was the way it is now. They are going to find a way to make extra money out of us without us knowing it. They've done it for generations, okay? And it's getting worse and worse and worse as we're moving up. So I guarantee you that 30% tax, they're going to be making a lot of money from you, and you don't think you're going to be paying as much money as you will. I believe tax changes when I see them. Yes. Well, it's at the moment talk. As far as I'm aware, nothing is set in stone. We'll find out next year, right? And so tax returns could be interesting because if there's no federal tax, there's nothing that they're going to return. You're not going to get anything back. I guess just state. Now about you, but if I'm not owing the state, I usually get a couple $100 back from the state. Supposedly, if they do this, that means the IRS is going to be shut down because if you don't pay federal taxes, then what's their purpose? So Congress rarely agrees on anything but the status quo. Yeah, and one of the issues that we have is, just about everybody in office is his minion. So we can't get rid of them, and it's hard to say no to them. So I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Honestly, I don't think we should do that. I think we should keep if we're going to change something. Okay, here's my thought process, and you may agree, may not. I don't know everything. I'm not a tax guru or a uh, money guru because if I was really good with finances, I'd probably be way better off than I am now. You probably wouldn't be looking at me right now. I'd probably be on a golf course or fishing or something if that was the case. Um, or maybe both, a bunch of everything. But anyways, so if you were going to eliminate taxes, I would eliminate sales taxes, to be honest with you. Keep, state and federal income tax, but make that the only tax. That way you're not getting double taxation. No sales tax, no food tax. Um, Maybe even start discussing no property tax either. You know, don't pay taxes on your house, don't pay taxes on your cars, just income. That's it. And I think there was periods in time where that might have been the case, and over time we've created more and more taxes. The other thing that I would do is I would make sure everybody pays their fair share in taxes. There would be no tax breaks for people who don't need them. Why would you give money to somebody who doesn't need money? That doesn't make sense. We would crack down on tax evasion. And so, in other words, these corporations with billions of dollars, they're going to get taxed appropriately. And they're not going to be able to avoid paying taxes. And they will not get tax breaks or any of that. Because they don't need it. If they got all that much money, then they can help the country. Is the way I feel about it. Then maybe we could have affordable health care, affordable education, and so forth and so forth. But anyways, that's just my thought. I also saw another post this morning. Some guy I've never heard of. There's a bunch of those kind of people that just want to speak out, and nobody's heard of them. I guess I'm one. I'm a nobody really knows who I am. I got one or two people maybe watching me right now, so I guess I'm not too much different. But this is the difference. He's give me just a second. Sorry about that. That was my daughter. She was wanting to say hello to everybody again. In case you missed her yesterday, she did come on stream yesterday and say hello, everybody. And I talked about how when she's 7 now. When she was a little baby, there was a couple streams that she was on because I was holding her. So, and yes, they are over there somewhere on YouTube. So this guy, an older guy, came out and he believed that Trump should make it so that everybody in this country has to serve in the military for at least 1 year. That it would teach proper discipline and make people better people, basically. And of course, that didn't go over very well with a lot of people. A lot of people are like, okay, well, we can start with you, and we can make your son, you know, go in the military and blah blah blah, because it's a common thing. It happened during the time of the draft. Well, okay, it's time to serve in the military. And what did the rich businessmen do? They used money to prevent their sons from joining the military. And I'm pretty sure Trump was one of those silver spoon babies that didn't have to serve in the military. Honestly, if we are gonna do that, I think we should go after the rich kids first and make them serve and draft them first. And if for whatever reason they don't, then they should go to jail as well as their parents. Put them all in jail. Military evasion, draft dodgers. Um, but a lot of people don't want to be forced in the military, and I completely agree. Not everybody is a fighter. Not everybody has those kind of skills. So why would you force them into it? Um, it would be better. They would be more useful doing something else than being a soldier. And yes, there's tons of jobs that you can do. You can be a minister, you can be a cook, quartermaster, whatever. Sure, but not everybody's cut out for the military. And to be honest, would you really want some of those people in the military, anyways? I mean, you know, my issue is um, what exactly are we having our military do right now? That what is the point of military? I guess is the big question. The main point is to protect this country, right? To defend the citizens of the United States. That is the main purpose. Defend us and the Constitution and blah, blah, blah. Is that necessarily what they've been doing throughout the years? Is that necessarily what they're doing now? No, not really. I find that our military, and I'm not speaking for everybody, there's a lot of soldiers, but in a lot of cases, our military is being forced to act more like what you would call mercenaries. They are fighting for money, which is basically what a mercenary is. And sometimes mercenaries used to be soldiers, but it's about profit. It's about stealing oil and people's resources, other countries' resources. It's about uh, apparently it's about blowing fishing boats out of international waters. And apparently it's about bullying other countries, including our own citizens. Does that sound like a good reason to join the U.S. military when you're going to be forced into those kind of positions? And if you say no, your life is over. Why would anybody want to be put in that position? That's one issue that I have, even despite everything going on, is I kind of never want to be in a position where I have to take somebody's life. Because not everybody that you fight in war is necessarily a bad person. They might be forced into it. You know, one of the common things that you talk about is you see a little kid coming towards you and they have a bomb and you have to shoot them. I don't want to be in that situation. I want to avoid that situation altogether. And I have respect for the soldiers that have to be put in those positions. I often say I support the troops, but I don't always support the ones controlling the troops. I don't always support the cause. Okay. Unfortunately, our troops don't exactly have the say in what their orders are. So my thoughts and prayers go out to them. And hopefully, as time goes on, things will get better. All right, Dragon Quest III. Enough political talk. We're tired of hearing that. Let's move on to a fantasy world. I'm not even sure what this world is actually called. I know what the cities and kingdoms are called, but I don't know if they've actually named the world. Maybe they did and I missed it. All right, so a lot happened yesterday. We got the yellow orb, and we got one more orb to get. And the orbs will unlock the error bird, which will allow us to fly. Woo, yay, right? So, we're going to pull up the map here. So, we had to go to the volcano, which that's probably considered a dungeon. That's where we have to go. Because it's not a dungeon, maybe a miscellaneous? It's a miscellaneous. All right. Mount Necrogond. We had to go there yesterday. Turn my volume down a little bit. How's y'all's volume? I think y'all's volume is probably fine. It's just my volume. Okay. All right. So had to go to Mount Necrogond, and we had to throw the Mountain Slayer into the volcano. And we got interrupted by a monster who was the monster that basically plunged Ortega into the volcano. Your father. So we got to fight him, and we defeated him, and then we threw the sword into the volcano, which was a shame, because now the sword's gone. You can't use it anymore. And so the volcano erupted, and it created a path in the water that was there that allows us to go to the next area, which is The Mall of Necrogon. So, that is where we're going to go. We got 45 medals. We need 50. Let's have a look at our inventory here. I think we pretty much have everything we need as far as equipment goes. And here we are. Well, that's pretty straightforward. I know that bag of bones is pretty tough. Armful, his name is. One left. Now, see, if this was a movie, I would have a feeling that these statues, the swords, would like come down on the bridge and you would have to run like hell. Three trolls. Oh boy. A lot of paths that we need to cover. Nothing there. Oh, the mini demons. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this one. All right, so from here, we're going to go up, and we're going to check out those areas first. No treasure here. Well, we can't use magic because of this mist. Okay. We don't really need magic now. Pass through there, or is that a dead end? I think you can pass through there. Alright, we're going to continue going up. So, the fog only blocks spells, not abilities. Woohoo! I probably should find out when they learn their last ability in that job class, and then we can always switch them out. A metal babble. Probably gonna run away. Yep. Coward. All right, we're gonna go straight. Hopefully there'll be treasure all the way down here. Ooh, still alive.
Take this.
All right. Full heal. That is definitely useful. One treasure. Sage's elixir.
Got you.
Only one, and that one's dead. Oh well. It was worth a try. Ooh. Cowards, come back! They run more than the slimes do. The metal slimes. Wonder why that sticks out on the map, but it doesn't do anything. We kind of went this way. Alright, so now we're going to go down. Them damn trolls. Alright, we can't use magic because of the mist, but we can use abilities.
In the name of the goddess.
Didn't work that time. Do some healing. Try it again.
In the name of the goddess. Return to us.
Good. There we go. That's the deadliness of thwack, which instantly kills you. Alright, I don't see nothing there. Thunderbolt blade. Hey, we got a new sword. And it is better, unleashes booming blasts on all enemies when used as an item. Alright, let's see here. She can use the flame claw, but not the dragon one. I have to say that doesn't entirely make sense, but okay. All right, let's try out our new sword. First of all, it says it uses a booming blast on all enemies. So is that like boom? We'll try it. Yeah, it's basically boom. This is not really thunder. You would have thought it would have been zap. All right, we're gonna go back this way just to make sure we didn't miss anything. Okay, didn't miss nothing. Oh Lord, he's gonna run away. Just watch and see. Oh my God, he didn't run away. Somebody please kill him. No! Well, you know he's gonna run away now. All right, we gotta do some healing, so we'll use that. We can't use spells. That thing's still alive. Of course.
You're mine.
I don't know if we get it in this, but in one of the other Dragon Quests, there's a metal slash specifically for metal enemies. Does it look like the mist is gone? The mist is gone. Was there ever a mist? There was never a mist. What am I doing? An oaken club. Garbage. Won't even give us much money. Let's see here. We have some magic water. See what's down here. All right. How could you miss? A fake out.
Get cracked!
Nothing. All right, let's see. All right, this time we're going to go straight. See if there's anything over here. Oh, we found something.
Get cracked!
Due to spiked armor, which I believe is cursed. Since damage dealt by enemy attacks right back to the source. Doesn't say anything about a curse though. Stronger. Sends damage dealt by enemy attacks right back to the source. Doesn't say anything about a curse. Okay. I will not complain. Of course, they're not going to hit him, right? Damn. Okie doke. I'm not sure how well the boomerang's going to hit them. We'll try it. They hit twice, so I don't want to do the double up because it lowers his defense. Oh, that was close. That was close. They're tough because they get 2 turns. All right, let's see here. Ooh, there's like 2 possible ways to go here. Well, all right. That leads to another hallway. We're going to try the other way. All right, let's make sure we didn't miss nothing. We did not miss anything. Such a lovely view. Take that. Ugh. We fall down the hole. I'm assuming we're going to land somewhere on this level. A ladder. All right, so it doesn't look like there's anywhere to go on this floor, so we can just explore freely. I don't know how much magic we can drain from them. They even use magic.
Got you.
Was it 10? Shield of Shame. That definitely sounds like a curse. Lessens the pain felt from any attack that hit the wielder, but dumps the brunt of the damage on an ally. Yeah. Get that. Another place we can fall down. Death. His name is Death. Ouch. Ouchie. Money. Oh, there's a bunch of them. So what happens if I fall in these holes? Let's see about the middle one. Alright, so right there. So they all pretty much are going to fall in the same place. One left. Alright, so we go this way. He missed. And then ran away. Nice shield. A mimic. Chosen died. He didn't get any of the experience. Not that it was all that much. Goodness. Ooh, a troll. I think that's our second troll. Oh, who you? Trevor. Or maybe it's not. Pretty much straight stretch. Okay. Alright, I will be back in a few minutes.
Clouds are whispering, the sky turns gray. A warning on the winds at play. Leaves are dancing wild and free. Is it chaos or is it destiny? Here comes another storm, rolling in loud, breaking the silence, tearing the shroud. Here comes another try to ignore. It knows the secrets locked in the core. It washes clean, it breaks apart, and somehow it mends the raindrops tap on my window slow. A secret code only the clouds know. They whisper soft like a fading glow. Raindrops, raindrops falling down, painting silver on this sleepy town. Raindrops, raindrops can't be stopped. They sing the blues till the last one's dropped.
And we are back. I hope you're enjoying the music. All right. Let's get back to the task at hand, shall we? All right. So we got a long corridor. Oh, it's one of those. We just looped around. What happens if we go like this? Takes us back here. Oh, they're still alive. They want to be persistent. There we go. All right. So if we keep going, it's going to keep repeating, right?
Take this.
We go through here, and then we end up right back where we were. Wonder if there's like a hole I can drop down in or something. Multi-heal, that'll be good. Well, that's not a hole. Can't step off the ledge there. Or there. I'm thinking we're probably going to have to go back that other hallway where all the holes are. Going to have to go down here. How could you miss? Let's see. The boomerang was not all that useful. Alright, so we look at the map. If we drop down the hole, it takes us here. And that's not where we want to go. So if we go this way, up the ladder, I fell down that hole. But if we go over here, that's the area below us. And I can't drop down at the top or the bottom because there's just water there. This is the only other place I can drop. Oh, here's something different. Look at that. First, we need to explore, make sure there's treasure or not. Okay, maybe they're weak by ice. Black bandana. I don't think anybody needs that. I think I've run across it before. No. Looks like we have another hole we can fall down. Another ice shield. We got a bunch of stuff we can sell. Alright, so there's a ladder. Let's see where it brings us. Alright, so down here where all we can do is fall, there might be treasure. There is. A mithril helm, which I think only the one can wear. We already have one. Alright. They'll run away, but we're going to try. Yeah! We got one! Alright, chosen. 12,000 experience points. Yeah! He killed it. He got the level. I'm starting to think he doesn't have any more abilities to learn because he hasn't learned anything in a while. You make me angry. He has multi-heal. Not that we needed it. Assassin's Dagger. It's a shame we already have one. One's still alive. They're back. Ah, damn. See, what makes this difficult is, technically speaking, they could wipe out the entire party with that one spell. Just like that. Even this far in the game.
In the name of the goddess.
You're mine!
This is not ending well. It definitely sucks when, you know, you're casting a revive spell and it misses and it misses. I mean, how does that miss? I don't think that happens in Final Fantasy. I think that's a Dragon Quest thing. Let's see here. He doesn't have an Yggdrasil leaf. Probably what I need to do is just go ahead and kill him. That way we don't have to worry about the whole party getting wiped out by the spell. Alright, so we can go all the way down, and then there's also a door. This is a healing space. Great place to level up. You would think that the number of monsters we have, there'd be more hits than that. Alright, so it's just a drop-off, and I'm pretty sure it's just going to drop you down there. There is another hole down there. So it might drop you there. I wonder if there's a boss fight coming up. Goodness gracious, this place is huge. Okay. We can go across this first bridge. Alright, first we'll go over here. See nothing. Treasure. Aha, something was guarding it. And we have a dragon thing. We haven't gotten Dragon Slash yet either, if it's even in this game. Ah, he stole our magic. Or did it not work? Ah! Yeah, they steal the magic. Alright, that being said, though, I should still be able to use the Staff of Resurrection. Never mind. See, the thing with being a martial artist is you have a good attack. Strength's 171, but resilience is only 115. Your defense tends to be a bit lower because he doesn't wear heavy armor like what a warrior would. Magical robes. Weaker. Well, they're weak against wind. Alright, we don't want to go across this bridge yet. We want to go straight first. Nope. Not ice. I think that's 2 week too. Yep. It's kind of sad that at this point in the game, you're getting weaker stuff.
Get cracked.
Hmm. Nothing. I hate these things. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I hit the button, but it didn't go down. All right, we can't use spells, but we can use abilities. All right, keep going up, see if there's anything up there. Didn't have any like wind attack. He does though. Nothing.
Whoosh.
Yeah.
Ah, he hurt himself. Ha! The armor worked that time. Okay, it looks like they're both connected, but the bottom one leads to the way out, so we're going to go up.
Take this.
Nothing. I will say that is one benefit of the remake, is because it's 3D, you can see things, whereas in the original it's flat, it's like a black screen until you get closer. And so you couldn't determine whether or not you should go down a hallway or not.
This ought to help.
Give me just a second, I'll be right back. All right. Kids were being loud. Had to go shush them. All right. I have no idea what I was doing. Okay, let's see. I had Rufus and Chosen attack the bags. because they're strong against magic. I think they move twice as well. Oh, I missed. Magic's not gonna work on him. Abilities should work on him, though.
All right.
There we go. Yay! A crackle and click. What is click? Opens locked doors. But I have all the keys, so it's like useless. Unless there's doors that keys can't open. Guess we'll find out if we ever come up against a door we can't open. Alright, so let's do Gust on you. Gonna double up on you. Strong against fire magic. Now he's got reflect on. Okay. You can do flame slash on that. You can do double up on that. There we go.
to heal.
I think he's strong against fire, so let's do the spear. Get close to level 40. A zap. That's a good one. Treasure. The thinking cap. Lord, a thinking cap. Who can use that? Defense goes up and wisdom goes up. Curious crown said to improve the intelligence of anyone who wears it. He can't wear it. He can't wear it. He can wear it. Let's give it to him because he's already at 300. And he is not. So, there we go. The thinking cap. Oh, they get to go first. Oh, Lord.
Just a moment.
Ouchies. I don't have multi-heal. Worked out in our favor, didn't it? All right, doing a little backtrack here.
Get cracked.
Can't use any spells. We'll just attack. All right, I need to go straight down. Have we been in here yet? Nope. It only hits a group. It'd be nice to have a wind spell that hits everybody. Oh, it's a mimic. I think it's the first time I used that one. Um, we'll get it right here sooner or later. The gold said 1, 2, 3. All right, we need to go all the way down first. Nothing. Keep going. Damn.
Get swoosh.
In the name of the goddess.
He used kabuff on him, and he had reflect on him, or bounce as they call it in this. So it bounced to us. Ah, fake out. Um. We'll do two. We'll do a regular attack, monster pylon, and just a regular attack. We will do flame slash and get rid of the freezing fog. Double up and get rid of all armful. Blah. He has not used bounce yet. But see, probably what I should have done is Magus, I made him a sage so that he can learn healing and offensive magic. But he's not learning any abilities. So when somebody uses bounce or something to prevent him from using spells, he can only attack. So what I probably should have done is waited to make him a sage and had him do other job classes and learn abilities. That way you can kind of make everybody like a jack of all trades kind of thing. Because in this, when you learn an ability, you don't lose it if you change your job. Same thing with magic. So, but once you become a sage, that's it. So if you change your sage into something else, you'll never be able to be a sage again. So, that being said, though, I mean, technically speaking, you could do the same thing. You can make your character like a sage by having them max out priest job class and mage job class, because that's really all sage is a combination of priest and mage. So you could do it the long way if you wanted to. That being said, I guess once you max out sage and you learned everything you can possibly learn, then you could probably change your job class, because it wouldn't really matter, would it? Anything across here? Nope, didn't. Oh boy. Run! Let's see here. Thank you for that. Alright, we made it to the other side. It's a shame we can't use a tent. Gotta go all the way around. This. Trolls. Ow. Ow. What will we find here? Treasure. Treasures. Vanishing bell. We already have one of those. What have we found? Necrogon Shrine. For you. Tell me, have you ever heard of these spots that are home to more slimes than one could count? Normally I would shirk from visiting anywhere home to a multitude of monsters, but slimes do not scare me.
Incredible! For there to be one capable of making it so far. May this mystical orb serve to commemorate this momentous day.
That's the last one we need.
Surely one such as you will be able to deliver us from the menace of the archfiend. And surely, among the race of men, it will be you whom the Everbird obeys.
How many medals do we have? Just 45. Alright, we're gonna go back home and get a free night's rest. Hey Mom, I'm home. Alright, let's go see the Everbird. There's a lot of areas we'll be able to reach once we can fly.
Long, long have we waited. So long have we waited for this day. Ramia, blessed servant of the goddess.
Her voice is a little creepy.
Only the pure of heart. Only such souls will she suffer to ride upon her back. At last, she awakens. Let us pray. The time is nigh. The hour of awakening. How the skies long to embrace you. Fly, soar higher than ever.
Right. There she is.
Banish the darkness and bring forth hope in its place. May she be your guiding light. The time of departure is upon us. Venture forth and do what must be done.
And now we can fly. Woohoo! Yay! Toggle autopilot. Fly low. Move landing spot. We can fly lower. Here's one place we can land. That's not what I wanted you to do. Got some seeds. A little slow though. I wish she was a little faster, honestly. I don't think you have to fight though while you're in the air, so that's a definite pro when it comes to exploring. It kind of speeds her up a little bit. 3 bronze knives. Well, the beauty about the Staff of Resurrection is you can give that to somebody who doesn't have the revive spell, and they can use it in battle. So the fact that we got the bird now means we're getting fairly close to the end of the game. I think the only place we have left to go is down there, right here. But we can check out this area here. There's a few spots that we couldn't get to, but I think this is the final area right here. I don't think the Holy Lance is stronger. I think that's weaker. 205. Yeah. A lot of stuff we're going to be able to sell. I'm going to assume that the ice place above us here is probably where the Everbird Shrine was. Yeah, there it is right there. Oh, we did miss a spot, though. I don't think we need Fading Jennies at this point. I'm wondering if that's a place we can go to. I don't know if I've done it before or not. Check the urn here. Anti-freeze earrings. No, I must not have been here. Some of these areas, they blend in. They're hard to see. There's a place in the water I didn't get. I don't think we're going to be able to get it without the boat. A dragon. Horse. Several places out in the ocean I can go to. I wonder what that is right there. Covered in fog. They're not going to let me land here. Must be something else we got to do first. A lot of places in the ocean that I missed. Got to do some sailing. I'm wondering if these like sparkly places respawn, because I'm like, how in the world did I miss all this? Is this a rock I can... That's what I thought. The forest. Who are you? What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy exercising? Ra's mirror begins to glow. Monster is revealed before your eyes. You what? Hoodwink. Just see the defense. Anything else? $8,000 gold. Do we ever go to that place there? No.
Ah, been a while since I last had visitors. How can I help? Huh. You know, those eyes of yours remind me of a great hero I used to travel with. Ah, the adventures we had. Ortega, I think that helm of yours might have had its time.
Sadly, you're probably right. Repairing the damage done to it is beyond even you. A shame, really. I'm quite fond of this helmet.
I actually could have fixed it up good as new if there were still a way to get some zenithium.
Zenithium, huh? Is that like what made the Zenithian sword and whatnot in Dragon Quest IV?
Can't say I've heard of it.
Well, that's likely because it doesn't exist anymore. It was an ore coveted by my kind. They say any piece of armor forged with it could last for eons. Apparently, it had a lovely blue hue, just barely visible in the darkest of mines. But all we have now are the methods used to craft armor with it.
To think such a stone once existed.
Pay it no heed. It's little more than a legend now.
No. Thank you for telling me about it. Truly the stuff of dreams.
I suppose it is.
And isn't it dreams that keep us all going? I know when I don my helm, I dream of the world waiting after my journey's done. I dream of returning to an Aliahan at peace. Dream of my wife and child. And someday, I hope to give this very helm to my offspring.
If you believe what they say, he met an untimely end after that. Regardless, you look after yourself out there, all right? Anyway, I don't, of course, believe what they say. I mean, Ortega's out there alive and well. I know it.
Shrine of the Dwarf. Head south from here and search in the gap between the four mountains. You're in for a nice surprise. Gap in the mountains. Four mountains. It's south. But first, we're going to stop here. Another mountain we can go into. Nope. Fake. That one over there might. Nope. I wonder if this is the four mountains they're speaking of. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That tree right there, maybe. So you can probably come back here periodically and get a leaf. Ooh. Oh, we got a seed of magic. Looks like something. I'm hitting the wrong button. Something over here. A lot of hidden goodies in this forest. Tempest shield. I don't think anybody needs it. There's something over there I didn't get. I am pretty sure I've been here before. Let me go to this tree and make sure. Guess not. Three gold coins. I see something up here. Those diamond things come in handy. They protect you from instant death. They like replace your death, basically. We haven't been here, I don't think. Or maybe we have. I don't know, we'll find out. Yes, we have been here. This is where you get the mountain cleaver. There's the ghost boat, ghost ship. Pyramid. There's the lighthouse. It's like a place we can go to. Mine, famine, and death is happy. Mimic pals. We have like 3 of those. A stealth suit, huh? Defense is better. Agility goes down, though. A lot. I believe we already checked these over here. That's where we're supposed to go, right there. What's this right here? You're gonna have to land in the poison. Pit of Geiga. We'll come back. Well, there was a person we could have talked to. Maybe they know something. Let's talk to them first. It's a really big pit. This here is what they call the Pit of Geiga, and we're the lucky devils tasked with guarding it. People come here from time to time and try to throw themselves in, you see. The goddess alone knows why. However bad your life seems, there's no way to get to heaven. Okay. We're gonna continue exploring, but we should be able to zoom back to this place. A leather hat, really? At this point in the game? Boxer shorts? That's the tower that has the metal slimes in it. There's some more sparkles I forgot. I'm really wondering if they start respawning after a period of time. Just like random loot. But getting the seeds is a pretty good thing to have. Another staff of resurrection. Look at that. Oh, we'll give it to him. How does this look like there's a place we can walk into? Oh, I see somebody over here. Who done it? Who done it? That should be 3. Level 3, I believe. Oh, it's 2. See anything there? Interesting. I don't see anything here. Wonder if there'll be a monster here at night or something. One way to find out. We can make it night, but we can't make it day yet. We have to go to an inn in order to do that. I'm not seeing anything. Could also be dusk or dawn or some other time of day. Oh, we got another night. Galahad. All the knights of the round table, right? Level 4. Hey, I got some holy water. Nice having that bird's eye view. Hey, look at me! I'm blending in with the forest. Wow, I wonder what changed. I'm using the same light I was using at the beginning of the stream. See, this is the luck I have with green screens. A large amount of the time with the stream, I didn't have this. The lights, I have not changed my 2 lights any. I just turned one on. It helps a little bit. It's like, what changed? I honestly don't know. Nothing should have changed. That's not really helping much. Helped a little bit. I guess I need maybe more light on me. That helped a little bit. All right, we'll try that. I need a dark room. If I could get heating and air conditioning in my garage, then the garage would be a perfect place to stream out of, because, you know, there's no windows. We picked up Ramsdale. All right, that makes 2 of them. You've now rescued 50. Perhaps it's time to see Monty. The Monster Wrangler feels like she knows quite a bit more about monsters. I think we're probably just about done exploring. Picking up the random loot that we couldn't get to before, except there's some in the ocean that I hadn't got yet. You can get this one right here. I've been on that island before. I don't see anything there. An empty island? Okay. This is the island you start off on. Your home continent. elevating shoes. I'm sure they're probably a accessory, right? Footwear that enhances experience with every single step. Oh, it increases your experience points. That would be good if I changed somebody's job. Level them up even quicker. Oh, let's see. I think we've pretty much been everywhere. Oh, look. I spoke too soon. Bunch of stuff to sell here. Oh, we'll hold on to that one. Oh, I wanted to sell two. There we go. Lots of junk. Just who I wanted to see. You've now sent a whopping 50 monsters our way. I consider them my own family, you know. They're a real lovely bunch. And I doubt any else out there could have hoped to mass such a collection. Allow me to give you something to express my gratitude. Goddess ring, huh? This goddess ring thing. A magic ring that restores the wearer's magic points while they walk. I think somebody already has that. Oh, it's the holy one. The ring that has been blessed to help. Okay, that prevents death. This recovers. This heals the wearer while they walk. Is it? Alright, so now as he walks, his health and his magic points will be healed. That's pretty sweet. Alright, guys, that is all the time I have today. thank y'all for coming and watching. I will be live again tomorrow. We'll continue where we left off here, and I'm going to do some research off stream, see if our characters have already maxed out as far as learning abilities and whatnot. If they're not going to learn any more abilities, we might just change their jobs around so that they can learn even more abilities, and we can get close to being overpowered when we go after the final boss. So I'm gonna look into that, do some research, see if there's any other places that we need to go before we go to the next spot. But in the meantime, if you haven't already, make sure you follow the channel. Usually live Monday through Wednesday, sometimes Fridays. Occasionally, I'll be live at night if I have the free time or if I'm awake enough. At some point, I'd love to throw in a Fallout 76 stream, and we might do that one night this week. We'll see. But yeah, check out my YouTube. There's a link there below that has all my streams and uploads, all the episodes. Just check out playlists, and you'll see all the games that we've played over the years. There's been quite a bit. I hope you enjoy them, and I hope you have a great evening. We'll see you next time.
Clouds tore apart like paper dreams. The ground was soaked with yesterday's screams. Every step feels heavy, slow, but the seeds we bury start to grow. After the storm, the sky breathes wide. After the storm, no place to hide. The light breaks through, the dark has flown. After the storm, we're not alone. The trees still lean, their roots held tight. They whispered truth through the longest night. Shadows linger, but they can't stay. The sun's too bold to fade away. We held on, didn't let go.